win tonight is more of what you guys have been talking about for the last couple of days, right? The energy you came out with to start this game and the way you just kept on bringing it the entire night.
Yeah, for sure. I thought, Murray for them played really well. I thought, obviously he made 2 unbelievable saves, one on Boone and one on Andy there. So we could have a few more. We did some really good things offensively, crossbars, stuff like that, and we want to keep it going.
But never got frustrated by that, just kept on going and playing your game, even when it went to 2-1, just kept on grinding tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes you got to, even if when you're playing that well and it's still not coming, you got to keep your head down and keep going.
How about that goal that Oliver scores in the third period that you were a part of? How big was that one for you guys, just to get that extra goal and have a little bit more breathing room?
Yeah, I think that one pretty much ended it. So it was nice to do that before they pulled the goalie and basically not have to white knuckle it at the end. So, it was big, and it was a great play by Zing when he got that to find Bjorky back door.
How happy are you to see him do that? Because I know you're pulling for him to get going the way that he was in Ottawa when he played with you.
Yeah, I mean, we're all, as a whole team, we're trying to, figure out the new dynamics, and it's still a work in progress, and it's gonna keep coming. But if we keep playing like that, we're gonna win games, and we should be hitting our stride. Hopefully, come playoffs if we get in.
Matt, you talked about this morning. Go ahead, Matt.
I'm going to go over to Cam Atkinson here, and let's hear what Cam has to say about this one.
It's huge. I mean, obviously we didn't get the result last game, and some teams helped us as well. So, we kind of washed it away, and we knew we had to come with a pretty good result tonight, and I think we did, and have to, use it and run with it now.
Just to get over the whatever hurdle or burden there was with Pittsburgh, just to get through that or have a win on your side with that, how big of a lift is that?
Yeah, I think it definitely helps with your confidence. I think I think we did some good things last game. We just didn't bear in on our opportunities and get the bounces. And tonight, I think we played really hard, and the result showed.
Cam, when you scooped that puck off the boards there late in the third period, are you just looking to throw it down the ice, or are you trying to put it right in the middle of the net like you did?
Bend it, No, I mean, I knew where I wanted to shoot. I kind of took a nice hop, and I'll take that.
It's because sometimes coaches go crazy if you miss it, and it turns into an icing call. But with the way you guys were handling the draws in the defensive zone, were you content with going ahead and doing that if that happened?
Yeah, we've been told to do that. So as long as we're winning the draw, he wants us going for it every time, because if we do that, it's icing on the cake, especially when our guys are winning the draws.
Keeping that just the intensity the entire game tonight. You guys had it. That's the Blue Jackets team that you know and love, right?
Yeah, it just goes to show, when we play like that, we're a dangerous team, and in order for us to have success and continue to have success, we need to play like that going forward and treat each game like it's a Game 7, and all these points are so crucial. So it's good to see that we can play like that, because I'm sure everyone was wondering what was going on, but it can't be a fluke. It can't be a one and done, so we have to continue.
Cam Atkinson talking with us here in the Blue Jackets dressing room. They win tonight over the Pittsburgh Penguins, 4-1 the final in this one tonight. And let's take a look around. Boone Jenner's talking over here. I'm waiting for Sergei Bobrovsky because I know he takes some time, so let's see if we can get Boone.
Score another one right after your penalty. Just how good that unit's been and how important it's been to you guys, kind of keeping your...
it definitely gives us a boost. First shift, taking a penalty, not ideal, but for them to go out there and kill it the way they did. The building was jumping off that, and I think we got the momentum from it. And obviously Cam's shorthanded goal was a big goal.
Is there anything too? I mean, if you could put your finger on one or two things why you guys have been so good for so long here now, killing penalties.
No, we just keep working at it. I think working with Strauzy, every day we're kind of going over clips. We're looking at a lot of video. We talk about it quite a bit, and we found some good chemistry. We got the players to do it, so I think we feel comfortable together and can read off each other well. So you're going to get results.
Thank you. John, we spoke this morning about patience or changing angles with them blocking shots. Some of the guys said that was a point of emphasis today in the room, and it seemed like even on Bjorkstrand's winning goal, you see Dzingel freezing the guy and then moving it to Bjorkstrand for a tap. And how did you think that those guys adjusted to the way Pittsburgh has been trying to go down and block shots?
Yeah, they do. I thought a couple of times we got some shots through where maybe We were just more aware of it. We talked about it. It's split-second decision-making as we talked, but give Pitt credit. They defend hard. They always have layers. I know the coach over there. He's going to have layers blocking shots. So I thought we did a better job tonight. I'll have to look at the video to really see, but it's a really good play by Zinger at the end to score a pretty important goal for us.
On that point, how important was it to have those guys combine on a goal that was as important as it was and kind of get their game going? Something that Ryan talked about this morning.
Yeah. Like I said a couple of 2 or 3 games ago, what if Duchene scores against Winnipeg, ties that 3-3? What does it do for our team? What does it do for him? You can see, still a number of guys are looking to get involved. When you get 2 new guys, they want to be a big part of this. They want to join in. That's a big goal by that line. And again, I thought everybody contributed. Although I didn't play the fourth line that much, there were certain minutes they gave us. Doobie won some faceoffs, killed penalties. Wenny killed some penalties. So everybody contributed against a really good team.
From an energy effort standpoint, start to finish, is this? I mean, just did it feel like this was one of your most complete efforts at home this season?
Well, we really haven't. It's been a struggle at home, so there's not a lot to choose from there. But I'm excited for the guys. I'm not going to get too amped up here. That's a big win for us. If you go into these 2 games and you split against Pitt, I guess you leave happy. I'm sure Sully's saying the same thing with his group. So the thing I'm happiest about is I think we're improving each game to try to get out of this. I felt our guys were more confident with the puck. I felt we were closer with support, which is very important for us to get going offensively. So those are the things that I'm looking at just to try to get consistent with.
I know you didn't talk about having lost so many games to this team before, but you just mentioned that this is a big win. Is there a mental hurdle cleared just to get over it when one sweater's taken you out so many times?
It's a mental hurdle for you guys. You guys talk about it all the time. No, I really do, and I'm not trying to be a smartass. I really think I don't think they really think about that much. That I know, and you can see it growing. It's a really good game when these 2 teams play, and in either building. So I don't think that team gets wrapped up in it either, probably, as far as how many wins they have against us, whatever it is. I think when the puck is dropped, it's 2 competitive teams that's developing that stuff, playing some good games against one another.
John, not to pander to the audience or even overstate the importance of this game, but you have struggled at home and you've squandered some sellout crowds here, I guess is one way to put it.
Yeah.
Is it part of you smiling inside that you were able to play this game and win this game in front of this crowd?
I think the building, and I don't, like I always say, I don't get too wrapped up in it. I can't. I have so many other things to worry about. I can't worry about the crowd. But I'll answer your question this way. I thought they were a big part of it tonight. I thought they really gave us some juice. And I thought we got bogged down after we had that start. Then the penalties started coming. I'm not sure where that interference call was, but we were called. And we lost it a little bit. But, yeah, you're damn right. I think we have had situations where the crowd's there, and we have laid a lot of eggs this year. And I'm glad. I think they helped us. And I hope we returned it the right way for them, because it's a long time coming when we've had opportunities like this a number of times this year, and we basically didn't get the job done. I have other words for it, but I'll leave it at that.
John, penalty killing is rarely a sexy thing, but tonight you get a PK goal, and you also got the first goal with Jenner kind of coming out of the box and scoring. Just the way the unit is played, and to finally kind of get rewarded with goals after killing penalties.
Shawzy is constantly telling these guys, you have a chance, go for it. He wants pressure up the ice, and it's a huge goal. I mean, the thing, I think these 2 games we've kind of sold out as far as blocking shots. We've been 4-on-3s, 5-on-3s, some different type of penalty killing where you have to be in the way because there's so much ice out there. And Malkin's teeing them up, and I really like the way we put our body in there and took care of business, and we end up getting some offense out of it.
We've seen it most of the season with that line with Foligno and Jenner and Anderson. How much did they really set the tone for you in this game tonight, and how nice was that to see?
Yeah, they scored an early goal. Andy's banging everything in sight. Yeah, it's who we are, and I think they have to keep reminding us how we have to play. I heard them on the bench remind you guys this is how you have to play. And they certainly lead by example that way. We don't expect Duchene and Brett and Cam to be banging like that, but they can take lessons from that line as far as how straight ahead they are. Yeah, it's a line that's really done some really good things for us and just set the tone for us. And tonight was a very important one.
Did Bobrovsky looked renewed or refreshed to you after having sat and been off the ice there for a day or so?
I thought Bob. Bob has told me he's mentally good, he's physically good. Even if I played him in Pittsburgh, he's good. I thought he looked not a lot of extra movement. Again, I don't know a hell of a lot about goaltending, but I know the goalies I have. When I think they look confident, Bob was. There were a lot of people around the net, as Pittsburgh's always around that net. I thought Bob fought to see the puck, and made some saves that were harder saves than they looked like after he finished his business. Yeah, he did a really good job there, and I just thought he was really confident in how he played. So he's set. He's set, and was a big part of it tonight.
Yeah, actually, it was incredible, and I love the way the Blue Jackets attacked tonight. Anderson, Foligno, and Jenner. The first shift of the game just set the tone. And then they got through that penalty kill. Boone got that 2-minute penalty right away. They got through that, and they just dictated the pace of play. You could sense the Penguins were getting frustrated because they were out of time and space. Bobrovsky, when called upon, got the monkey off his back, along with the rest of his teammates. But the thing about tonight is I loved how everyone got involved. Brandon Dubinsky only played a minute, just over a minute in the first period, and the last couple minutes of the game, he's out there for a crucial face-off. That's what it's going to be like. You're going to have to accept different roles, smaller roles, block shots, whatever you got to do. It's going to be ugly. You're going to have to contribute in ways that aren't going to be noticed. But at the end of the day, when you're in the locker room and you've beat a team like the Penguins, it all feels good for everyone. So great team victory tonight by the Columbus Blue Jackets. Love the way everyone chipped in, and love the way they embraced the emotion and used it here to take them to victory.
Fine, Steve.